It was a chilly December evening in 1945, in the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family home was filled with the warmth of Christmas anticipation. George and Jenny Sodder, along with 9 of their 10 children, were settling in for the night. The eldest son was away, serving in the military. As the clock struck past midnight, Jenny was awakened by the ringing of the telephone. She answered to hear a woman's voice asking for someone who didn't live there, accompanied by strange laughter and clinking glasses in the background. Jenny dismissed it as a prank and returned to bed, only to be disturbed again by the sound of something hitting the roof and rolling down the side of the house. Moments later, the unmistakable scent of smoke filled the air. Rushing to wake her husband, Jenny discovered a fire raging in George's office. The flames quickly spread, engulfing the house. George and Jenny managed to escape with 4 of their children, but 5 remained trapped inside: Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty. Desperate to save them, George attempted to re-enter the house but was thwarted at every turn. His ladder, usually propped against the house, was missing. Both of his trucks, which he intended to use to climb to the upper windows, mysteriously refused to start. Neighbors tried to call the fire department, but no operator responded. The family could do nothing but watch as their home was reduced to ashes. By the time firefighters arrived the next morning, the house was gone. Authorities concluded that the fire was caused by faulty wiring, and death certificates were issued for the 5 children. However, the Sodders noticed something unsettling: there were no remains, no bones, no traces, of their 5 children in the ashes. Doubt began to creep in. Jenny conducted her own experiments, burning animal bones to see if they would be completely consumed by fire. They weren't. A crematorium employee informed her that bones remain even after bodies are burned for 2 hours at 2,000 degrees. Their house fire had lasted only 45 minutes. Strange occurrences prior to the fire added to their suspicions. A man seeking work had warned George that his fuse boxes would cause a fire someday. Another, attempting to sell life insurance, became irate when George declined, threatening that his house would go up in smoke and his children would be destroyed due to his criticism of Mussolini. Witnesses came forward claiming to have seen the missing Sodder children. A woman said she saw them peering from a passing car while the fire was still raging. Another, who ran a tourist stop 50 miles away, claimed to have served them breakfast the morning after the fire. Clinging to hope, the Sodders erected a billboard along Route 16, displaying the faces of their lost children and offering a reward for information. Tips poured in but led nowhere. In 1967, Jenny received a photograph in the mail of a young man resembling her son Louis, with cryptic writing on the back. The sender's identity remained a mystery. George and Jenny Sodder spent the rest of their lives searching for their children, believing they had been kidnapped. They passed away without ever learning the truth. To this day, the fate of the Sodder children remains an unsolved mystery, leaving behind a haunting question: did they perish in the fire, or were they taken, leaving their family to endure a lifetime of uncertainty and grief?